opponents have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The courage on display here is incredible. Punching. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter shot lands. There's a counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? Exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good one. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout. Here we go. It's round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot. Jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Beautiful counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. Catch and shoot. Can't find a home with that jab. He scores with the counter. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Didn't land that jab. Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just misses with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
And there's the bell to start round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter shot. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
How about that time counter shot? Those counter punches have to hurt. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above them, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just misses with that uppercut. Good counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And just as quickly as the action slows down and heats back up. Right now the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And the kid goes down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talk about Garcia in that last round. That'll be... There's the bell for round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Done with that counter shot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Punch, counter punch. Nice counter punch. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. An uppercut does not score. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
You know what? Sometimes on a billing ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
The perfect counter lands. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. On to the 6th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Good, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning, you can see who's got it in hand, you can see who's comfortable, or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Shots from both of these fighters. It's got to be careful, though. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Didn't land that jab. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round. There's the bell to start round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do they do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Beautiful counter shot. Only catching air with that hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Just missed with that hook. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I need to see that again.
Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This is a high-octane battle. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. A perfect counter shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's lights out right there.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Nice counter shot. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wait you up. They can't even go into game plan.
A perfect counter lands. That jab doesn't score. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter. They
exchange punches. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A perfect counter lands. Misses with the straight left. Lucky that hook didn't score. Do you believe what we're seeing? And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You all right?
Oh.
Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it. There's the bell to start round 10. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
Come on, should they be sending him back out there? 2 heavy knockdowns in the last round. What are they doing? They're sending him to the gallows.
And he scores with the counter. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referees, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Just missed with that jab. Punch caught him clean. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Left uppercut doesn't score. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin when you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. He is down. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart.
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. Nah, you say it.